Good morning, everybody. This is Jenny Norris, and welcome to Home Staging Talk Show Live, brought to you by the International Association of Home Staging Professionals, and I'm the chairwoman of IHOSP Worldwide. And the Home Staging Talk Show Live is a weekly segment where we have conversations with people in the industry, talking about the industry, things that are working, challenges you might be having, just interesting topics about trends, things that are coming down the line. It could be just, challenges you face and so forth. So anything that can help us do better in our businesses, can help better the industry as a whole, that's what we want to talk about. So join the conversation. Hi, everybody who's tuning in. Sharing is caring. So as you come on the show, if you please hit that share button at the bottom of your screen, that would be great. That allows us to reach as many people as possible. And we have a great show lined up for you today. First, we're going to do a few announcements. We're going to talk a little bit about your business vision and so forth. And then I have two guests coming on. One is RST Brands. They're one of our newest vendor sponsors for the association. Very excited to have them on board. So we're going to learn a little bit about what they do and what they can offer us. And then the other guest is Debbie Boggs from the Staging Studio, who was one of our speakers at the conference. And so we're going to learn a little bit about her background, her company, and some of what she's going to cover. She sent me an attachment, so I don't know what that is. So we're going to learn a little bit more about what she does and what she's going to be covering at the conference. And I hope you guys can all hear me. Chris, I don't know what attachment just got sent, but I hope it's not anything important because I really can't open it up. Oh, you just sent me. Okay, that works. All right, so let me turn that off. Okay. So, again, welcome everybody, and if we have any technical glitches, which I'm not counting on, last week the Wi-Fi connection decided to just stop working, kind of went slow, week before the power went out in the house. So hopefully nothing today. Okay, announcements we have, just as a reminder, so today is, everybody know what the date is today? August 29th, right? So August 29th, so you have 2 days to submit your stories for the book Staging the World that Barb Schwartz is writing. And if you caught the segment last week, you know that it's going to be a really impactful book. She read a few segments, and it's pretty cool because a lot of these people that are turning in stories are people we all know, but we may not really know their true background or everything. And the story she read that Connie wrote from Germany, again, Connie, thank you for submitting that. It was so moving to me. Really, I did cry a little, here, but I was like really repressing because I just wanted to bawl. Part of that is because I've been the seller having to sell under circumstances that maybe aren't your plan. You know what I mean? So you having to make a choice that's really hard and having to sit there and pack up. And I remember when we moved from California out to Denver, having to stage our house. And in my daughter's room with her sobbing on her bed and me feeling like the meanest mom in the world as I took down her posters and pictures and got the house ready for sale. And so we do have to remember that we are being invited into situations with people that can be very emotionally stressful for them or just hard. And so I think that's why that story just really touched me, that we have the privilege of being able to do that with our clients. And so anyway, if you didn't get to watch that segment, watch it and then get your stories turned in because, you have something different to share than other people and it's going to be a great book. So you have until August 31st. You can submit your stories. They need to be in Times Roman, double-spaced, I believe, size 14 font, maybe not double-sized, but 14 size font in a Word doc, and you'll email that to Barb Schwartz. So it's barb@homestagingcreator.com. barb@homestagingcreator.com. So get your stories in. All right, so then the next deadline that's coming up, of course, is September 4th. And that is when your awards submittals have to be in for the Staging Industry Awards that we are going to give out at our conference. So if you just go to IHOSP stagingindustry.awards.com, so IAHSP stagingindustry.awards.com, you can submit your information, and you can submit under whatever categories you want to be considered for. There's no limit to what you can put yourself into. There are a couple that are qualifying, like the rising star would be somebody who's newer in the industry, not somebody who's seasoned. But you have, best individual, top team. If you do occupied stagings or vacants, you can win awards for that. The top chapter, and listen, chapter people, we have our chapter contest coming too. For coming to conference, you get as many people as you can from your chapter to attend, and we're going to be recognizing the chapters with the highest percentage of attendees, the highest number of attendees, and of course we are going to give an award to the IHOSP Chapter of the Year. And so those are things you can also submit for the Chapter of the Year. Let us know why you think your chapter should win. All right. The next deadline is September 18th. September 18th is when the hotel guaranteed rate that we've negotiated with the Westin is no longer guaranteed. So we negotiated a really good rate with them, before taxes and so forth. So get your hotel reservations before September 18th. Now, if you go to make a reservation and you're told that the hotel is sold out, it is not. We have hotel rooms still available Thursday and Friday. So make sure to get your reservations. And then if you want reservations for Wednesday or Saturday, simply let the person know that you're contacting. And when you go to the site, which Krista just put up here, ihospconexpo.com, you'll see Danae is our hotel contact. You can just reach out to her, let her know what nights you want to stay. She'll get you booked. The special rate is available on either end. So it's available Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's no cutoff as far as you can't get that price, but the hotel could sell out from other people attending. So don't wait to get your reservations. And those of you that haven't got your tickets yet, get your tickets, because it's going to be a great event, and you don't want to miss out. So plan now. Get your tickets for the conference before their price goes up. That price will go up to late registration. I believe September 15th. I'll have to double check on that. So you don't want to wait until then. Alrighty, so I think that's pretty much it for announcements. One thing we do have going on that's happening currently, Worldwide Staging Service Week. So a lot of our chapters are currently pulling their projects together. Those of you there who would like to participate in a Worldwide Staging Service Week project, it doesn't have to be anything formal or fancy. If you just want to give back to your community, you can register a project. It could be as simple as working at a food bank. It could be volunteering somewhere, or it could be as a group overhauling something. And so we have some wonderful projects being turned in this year for Worldwide Staging Service Week from all over the world, actually. And so it's our opportunity to give back to our communities, and we've been doing this since 2005. So it usually happens in September, right around the 12th to the 19th of September. And so if that's something you're interested in, talk to your chapter, IHOS chapter, and or other colleagues in the area that are members of the association, and pull something together. Again, it doesn't have to be something complicated. One year, our chapter gave Christmas gifts to the orphans in Denver. They weren't going to get any other gifts, so we took funds and we went shopping, and then brought gifts over for Christmas holiday time. So again, it doesn't have to be something complicated. If you can't get it together by the 12th to the 19th of September, that's fine. You can run your project in October or November. And we will be fundraising for Worldwide Staging Service Week through the IHOSP Foundation with our live auction items that you'll start seeing publicized. We're going to be promoting those before the conference to make sure everybody knows what we have to offer. And then you can place bids and win. Everything is for the nonprofit, so it's a write-off because you're gifting to the charity as part of the live auction. So kind of a win-win depending on what you bid on. So alrighty, I think that's it for general announcements. Before I bring our first guest on, I did want to talk a little bit about your business vision and where you're going in your business. And Kathy Fouth, who is a trainer with a home staging trainer with Staged Homes, and she's also on the IHOS board. She's one of our board members, and she is co-director of membership with Kevin Tain. She has a great fast track session for those of you that have not attended it yet. It's on goal setting and business planning. And so one of the aspects of goal setting and planning your business is your vision. And the reason I'm bringing this up is last week I had the opportunity to go to Quantum Leap. I know it's backwards, but Quantum Leap, which was written by Gary Keller. And hopefully you guys know who Gary Keller is, Keller Williams. And beyond the fact that he started that real estate company, he's just an excellent businessman, very wise, been in the industry a long time. And so this Quantum Leap program is through their Keller Williams University, but it basically takes somebody through the whole process of really thinking about what they want out of their business, setting their goals, making sure their time is productive, etc. So I'm just going to take one aspect of it, which was when it came to setting a vision and a mission for your business. How crystal is your mission and your vision? So your mission is, why are you doing this? Why are you alive? What's your purpose in having your staging business, or just even doing what you do? So that's your why, and that needs to be very clear. So a lot of people's mission statements might be something related to, like mine entails, I don't have it memorized, but it would be something related to liking to, wanting to help people. And actually I did write some notes down. My mission statement, my personal mission statement: to use my talents and abilities as an innovator to help others and be the best I can be, to help lead others to success, whether colleagues, clients, friends, or family, and to enjoy life. That's my mission statement. Your vision is, what will the world look like after your mission is accomplished? So what's your personal vision statement for your business? And so you want to make sure that it's in line with where you are now. And so your vision, you might have a huge vision for your business. So we don't want you to limit where you see yourself 5 years, 10 years, or what have you. But your mission statement, your mission is, and your vision, the vision is always growing. So it needs to be something initially that is attainable, so that you don't feel like I'm never going to get there, and in line with your other goals and so forth. And then over time, how many of you have gone back and looked at if you have a mission statement and a vision statement, have you gone back and looked at it? Because maybe you've already achieved what the vision is that you had for your business, like to be the best, #1 company in the area, or, your vision expands and grows over time. So how is your mission going to feed into your vision now? And then go back and look at that, because it should expand. I'm sure that some of the people that have started staging business, maybe the vision was to be able to, stage houses and provide for my family and not have to go, back to work and make an impact on helping houses, sell in the area. And then the vision became, I want to have a warehouse or expand. I want to have employees in my company. And then maybe the vision expanded, hey, we want to go to other areas of the country. We want to, expand even further. And so your vision is always growing. And so the vision is what the world lives and your life will look like during and after your mission has been accomplished. So I'll say that again: what the world lives, your life, will look like during and after your mission has been accomplished. So maybe narrow it down a little bit. What's the world going to look like around where you are? And then maybe expand it. Maybe you have a vision to be involved in something that helps better the world. So that could be something that could be applied as your business grows and you get time freed up to be able to do things like that. And then values. What is important to you and what you value? That needs to be part of your goal setting and your mission and vision, and building a life with great purpose, and what your beliefs are. Because what you believe to be true and what rules you'll follow will define who you are in your business. So, and then perspective. How do you view yourself and your situation in any given moment? Your perspective. How do you view yourself and your situation in any given moment? So it kind of takes it, from being pretty big down narrowing to in the moment. What do you see yourself doing? How are you making an impact? And so it was a really great class to go through. They're offering it around the country. Anybody can attend, really. This was taught at a Keller Williams office by one of the MAPS coaches, Bold coaches. So I thought it was really well done. Lots of things to think about in there. Too much to go over in our segment today, but that just was one of the things that sort of struck me, and wanted to share that with you, that your mission and vision needs to be defined. Otherwise, how do you know where you're going, right? Most of us wouldn't get in a car and just start driving without a destination in mind. So you have to have an idea of where do you want your business to grow, and don't limit your thinking. One of the things I learned from Barb years ago was when you're setting even financial goals. So let's say your goal is to make $100,000 in your business. Don't say, I only want to make $100,000. Say $100,000 or more in my business. I'm staging 100 houses or more every year. I am working with 15 top clients or more every month. So whatever it is, put that or more, so you're not limiting your goal setting and what you're saying about your potential in your business, because you could very well surpass that goal, and that's not a bad thing, right? That's good. So, all right. I'm going to see Jordan. Are you on? I thought I saw you wave. So I'm going to now shift gears here. We are going to bring on RST brands. So, Jordan, if you are watching, and I believe you are, and those of you that have tuned in, please share the segment on your profiles and other pages. Any place you want to share the segment, please do. And by the way, anybody who's watching, if you've missed any of our past segments, they are all archived. Say that 10 times fast. They all are archived. All are archived. I can't even do it. All are archived on our homestagingtalkshow.com website. So you'll see all segments except week 1 when somehow the video disappeared. So, but all of the weeks that I have the segments for, they're all on there, archived chronologically. And so you can go back and watch them as many times as you want to and get the information. Hey, Jordan, so do you want to request to join in? Are you able to do that on your end? Hopefully. And if not, I can control that. So Jordan Lewis is going to be joining us here shortly, and they are with RST Brands, which is a new vendor partner with us. We met them in Las Vegas at Kelly Ellis's penthouse, actually, at the, it was either penthouse party and then also the filming with the Scott brothers when they came on audio. So Jordan, are you able to come in at all? Hopefully you are. And so there you are. Okay, good. And so had the privilege of meeting them there, and Kelly actually has helped design some of their lines and fabric and so forth. So very excited to learn more about what they offer us as a vendor partner. And Jordan, our members. So I just approved you, so it should have sent you a request back, Jordan, for you to approve to be added. There she is.
Hi, Jenny. Good morning. Hi.
Good morning. Thanks for joining. All right, so tell everybody who you are.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Sure. So this is Jordan Lewis, and you're with?
I am with RST Brands.
Okay, and tell people who is RST Brands? Who are you?
Okay, so RST Brands is essentially mainly outdoor patio furniture company. We've been in the industry for about 20 years now. We've partnered with all kinds of companies at Costco, Wayfair. We've been mainly e-commerce, but we are opening a showroom here in Salt Lake City, Utah here in the next month or so. And we're also doing a foray into indoor now. So we have about 50 pieces in indoor, and we're going to be hoping to have about another 50 or so within the next 6 months as well.
That's exciting. So indoor and outdoor furniture. Talk to us about some of the styles and some of the things that make you guys unique.
Okay, so the one thing that we are really, really proud of here at RST Brands that we really love to kind of to advertise to our customers and to everyone really is our modular furniture. So we have about 8 lines that all of the cushions are patented to match them, so you can mix and match across all the different lines, as well as the cushion covers themselves. So we have probably 15 different colors, and you can mix and match those colors throughout the year because the covers of the cushions slip right off the product. And got, like I said, probably 15 colors, and they all work really, really well throughout all the different lines and all the different colors of the lines that we have. So that's something that at RST we're really, really proud about.
So you guys caught that. So what I like about their line, and I saw it in Kelly's place, it's really well made. But the cushions, first of all, I like that they're interchangeable with any of the sets, because we just had an outdoor set where one of the seat cushion, it blew away. It was on the rooftop. It's gone.
Oh no.
So I have no idea if I can even replace one cushion and so forth. So you could, with your guys, you could just say, send me another cushion, because all the cushions are going to work with all of the sets. And then secondly, the fabric, being able to change the color, that's huge for staging, because when we use an outdoor set, so let's say your outdoor set, you choose red cushions, and then you stage another house and you move that set to that property, and there are those red cushions again. Then and there's those red cushions again. It's like there was that same old set. Well, now you can make that set look totally different because you can change the color. You just slip out the insert pillow and you put the other piece of fabric over. You slip it in, and I think it's Velcro closure, and it's sunbrella.
Right.
It's fabric that withstands fading and so forth from the sun. So I'm really excited
Yeah,
about that.
yeah, it's really, really exciting. I mean, like I said, we're here building out our new showroom, and we've got probably almost every single color represented. And what's great is if a customer is in here shopping and they want to see, our Milo line with the sunset red instead of the spa blue, it's really easy to just grab a cushion and switch it over. And like you said, with staging, it's really great. You can have couple different styles on hand so that if a customer is in there shopping, or, you're building out the home as you want it, you can switch those out really, really easily. And like you said, it is sunbrella fabric. It's a patented design, and this umbrella fabric is meant to withstand pretty much every single element that you could possibly think of. I mean, here in here in Utah, you're seeing all four seasons very dramatically and drastically, and our furniture stands the test of time. So
And
that's
so the
great.
furniture, so how is it made? So you have the set I saw was like a wicker, outdoor wicker type product. You could use it
Mhm.
inside or outside. It was like a pub table with a couple of bar chairs that were bar height. So it was really attractive. It's kind of a light gray color, and it was lightweight, which is what I like. So for staging, talk to us about, how this furniture would work with our projects.
Oh, absolutely. So yeah, like you said, a lot of our furniture is wicker. We have 3 or 4 different styles of the wicker. So you can have a very clean, modern look. You can have a little bit more rustic. There's all different types of styles that you can work with. And then within a couple of those lines, we do have a couple different wicker color options as well. And like you said, they're very lightweight. We really wanted to bring modular design to the industry. So all of our pieces, you can order a 6-piece sectional, but you can lay it out as 3 different smaller couches if you want. So our stuff is really meant to be able to be very versatile within this space. So you can lay an 8-piece seating set out in 5, 6 different ways, and you can always be consistently changing it. And same thing with those bar stools that you said. That's a really lightweight, great piece. We have it in our deco and our can line. And those are really great because they are just so versatile. They can go indoor, outdoor. You can buy just the table, or just the bar stool, so you can have them at your own bar top. All of our stuff is really meant to fit your lifestyle.
I love that it's modular too. I don't think I keyed in on that when I was there because it just had that one set, but that's great
Right.
too because you can invest in a larger set and you're saying break it into different groupings. So again,
Mm-hmm.
not having the same, well, there's that same sofa and those 2 chairs that are outdoor. You can mix it up, which that's awesome. So
Yeah.
talk to us about pricing. So somebody that's in the trades and they need to set up an account. So, well, we're going to have RST on our site, which will be great. And
Yeah.
so people to be able to shop and get the best pricing, you do need to have a resale license. So if that's something that you don't have, and you're like, how do I even get that? That's another conversation we can have another time. It's not hard to get, but it is a requirement for getting the dealer pricing from
Right. Yeah.
RST.
Yep. So yeah, we are really excited to begin going down this road with you guys, and we are planning to be at the show in October, and we are hoping to have we're planning to have a really exciting incentive and program for exclusively for IHASP, and we're really excited to bring that out. And it's going to be definitely a large incentive to partner with you guys and to bring people in. And it's essentially going to be probably a tiered rebate system, but the deals are still in the works. So we're really, really excited to work with you guys and kind of develop a really great system there.
We're excited for that as well because we've definitely needed a good outdoor partner. So just kind of in general, wholesale pricing, you don't have to, what does it range from? Like from a simple set to more of more of a substantial set, what would the range of pricing be?
Oh gosh, yeah. So the pricing for that, I mean, you can get a seating set for somewhere around $1,000, a little under, and you can get a full-blown estate set, which is an 18-piece line. That's going to include your seating set, your dining, an umbrella, etc. That can go anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000. And obviously, with the designer program that we're planning to bring in, there's always an opportunity for lower pricing as we get down that road and we build a stronger relationship with each individual designer. We're really excited to see what we can offer to the market with that.
And so as far as shipping, because we have people, all over the US, Canada, even internationally. So talk to us about where will they be able to get the product? How do you ship it, et cetera?
Mm-hmm. So we have a couple different shipping partners. So the most feasible way is in the continental U.S. However, we can definitely ship. We've shipped to Mexico. We've shipped to Canada. We've done photo shoots in Mexico with all of our products. So getting product where it needs to be really isn't that big of a problem. Like I said, we've got a warehouse in California, and we can get product across the U.S. and in about 5 days at max. So really, really a great process, a simple process.
And do you have to ship, will they ship to residential or does it have to be commercial location?
We will ship wherever you need. Give us an address and we can send it to you, no problem.
That's great, you guys, too, because there's a lot of companies that will not ship residential or they want to charge a lot more to do that. So that's really nice that if you don't have a warehouse or maybe you are buying a set for yourself or for a client, it can be shipped to directly to the client's house or to your own house too, which is great. How does it
Yeah,
have to be assembled?
so the majority of it does require a little bit of assembly. So for example, one of our Milo couch, you essentially just have to put the legs on it. It's 4 screws. I did it. Like I said, I've been setting up our showroom here, and I've got about probably 100 different pieces, and it probably took me and 5 people a half a day to put the entire showroom together. So, I mean, if you're looking at a dining set, you're looking at putting on the legs to each chair. It's very simple assembly, very, very easy. And the reason we do that is so that we can ship it to you at a lower price.
Right.
So we flat everything so that it can get to you a little bit cheaper and a little bit faster.
Which, furniture assembly, for those of you that have had to do that, I mean, usually people have a lot of stuff coming in on trucks and so forth, have guys that'll put it together. I've certainly assembled furniture and it's not my favorite thing to do. It's like, just like that Allen wrench. They want you to use the little Allen wrench, but you can only go like a half a turn, like each time. You can't even rotate the whole thing. So I got this tool that the Allen wrench, instead of being like an L, it's just straight, and then you can just twirl it, which helps save time. But yeah, it's not my favorite thing to put. So it sounds very easy. Just put the legs on, you're good to go. It's lightweight, so it's something that doesn't require like 4 guys to lift. A lot of people's outdoor furniture in the old style, heavy wrought iron. We even have a table that's glass, beveled glass with the it's heavy, the metal. And so those kind of styling of furniture has kind of gone to the wayside. Things that are lighter weight, more stylish, cleaner lines. These are all the things that they offer. And so let's put their website up. I don't know if we did that yet, Krista. RST Brands. So tell us the website, Jordan, the domain.
Yep, so I sent the link to you guys this morning. It is rstbrands.com, and there you can shop through all of our different lines, and you can kind of see how it's modular. We've got about 6 different lines that are within that modular set where you can mix and match the cushions. And then we've also got our Portofino line, and there are 3 different sets, if you will, under Portofino. And that's another area that we're really proud of. That isn't modular, however, it is so clean, so crisp, so sharp. Everything there, again, you can mix and match all sorts of different pieces together. And it's our Portofino sling, especially in my personal opinion, is just absolutely gorgeous. It's modern. It comes in 2 different, very neutral colors, so you can really, jazz up a space with everything else around it. But it's a very big statement piece to me. And it can easily go indoor, outdoor, no problem.
Well, and so those of you that have a resale license, you don't have to wait to set up your account till October. rstbrands.com, get in there and get that set up. So they will have a special arrangement for our association members. And those of you watching, if you don't have a resale license and you're like, gosh, I don't know if I want to do that or not. One of the things we are offering, of course, at conference, 18th, 19th, and 20th of October. The 16th will be the High Point Wholesale Tour. So will you guys be in High Point? And do you have a showroom there or no?
I don't believe we have a showroom at High Point. However, I believe we will have representation at High Point. Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and then of course they're going to come to our conference. They'll be there on the 16th for our expo, and then they'll be staying. And of course, they're one of our Platinum Premier sponsors. So thank you so much for your support. You and Lenny have been great, and Bill. So who's coming to, who we're going to see there in Charlotte? Will you be there?
I will, yep. So I will be there as well as Lenny. Big old Lenny. He's going to be great. We're going to be a ton of fun. We're really excited to meet everyone, really excited to see what everything's all about. And we're going to have our 10 by 20 booth space. So we will have some of the furniture that you can absolutely come take a look at, feel, sit on. We'll have some of the modular cushions for you guys to move around and really see how functional and easy that system is.
And then they'll have, all of the vendors will have the ability to, if they want to do this, to have people place orders right there. So if you're watching and you're not set up to do that kind of thing, you can email me, Jenny, JENNIE at IAHSP.com, and I can let you know what you need to do to get a resale license. It's actually really easy. You just need to Google what state you live in. Like mine, I did through the Secretary of State here in Colorado. So you just want to make sure that's in place. because that will allow you then to shop and purchase at better pricing for all these companies. Any other
Absolutely.
things you want to share with us? Any last?
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Like I said, just I would encourage everyone to go shop our website and take a look through there. And if anyone has any questions, please feel free to reach out to me specifically. Jenny, if you're okay with it, I'll share my email. I'm
Yes.
all for people reach out to me. Our emails are really simple. I'm just Jordan at RST Brands. Jordan is spelled with an A. And then, yeah, just please feel free to shop. Each line that we have has 15 different sets and collections within it. So we really want to start sharing that, and reach out to me about the specific program that we're going to have with IHASP at the conference. We're really excited to share that. And other than that, I just want to thank you so much for having me on, and we're so excited at RST to partner with you guys and can't wait to see what's in store.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for your support. We're looking forward to having you with us in October, just a couple months away. We're gonna have a lot of
Yeah,
fun. We are business minded, but we also know how to have fun, and we
thanks.
really appreciate our sponsors who are supporting our event. So everybody, make sure to go to their website, register for an account before October, so that you can shop now, and then also be able to place special orders at the conference. So thanks, Jordan.
Thank you. Have a great day, Jenny.
You too. Bye. Say bye to
Bye.
Jordan, everybody. Very exciting. They are a really great outdoor brand. They're priced, I think, fairly in the affordable. They have something that'll fit. If you're looking for something more high end, they have products that will fit. And what I like, of course, is that they're not going to get stale in your portfolio because you can change the colors. So you do have to purchase the different, fabric that you're going to put over the top, but it's not super expensive. And I think it's very reasonable for you to get a look that is curated versus that same thing everywhere. So, alrighty, that was really nice. Okay, so Debbie Boggs. So Debbie, I see that you're watching. Do you see the little circle, the white circle with the green head, or do I have to add you like I did last night? It was weird because Jordan found the little head, like the circle right away. So, but I didn't even see it on my phone when you and I were testing. So shoot me a message, Debbie, really fast. Make a little comment because I can always come in here and add you manually. Okay. So I know you're here. We're really excited. So I want to give hats off to, hey Joseph, to Krista too. Krista Jessup. She is our Director of Vendor Relations. Done an outstanding job getting all of our vendors. It's the most support we've ever had for a conference. That came with a lot of hard work with her and Sandra going and meeting a lot of these vendors at High Point in Vegas. And then it's all about the follow-up, and the closing. And we have more companies that are going to align with us for next year. They just couldn't get it together to be with us for October. But, very excited to be partnering with our association. So that said, as an association, as people in the industry, we want to make sure that we are supporting the vendors that are supporting us. So make sure to go to the association site to see who our vendors are, the preferred vendors. They have special discounts. Some of them might waive the initial minimum order, or they reduce the initial minimum order amount. That might waive shipping. They may give you scale discounts and so forth. So you want to familiarize yourself with that. I know, Joseph, I don't know why they do that with the, making all these changes. So, all right, Debbie, I'm going to bring you on. Let's see, add viewers. Oh gosh. Okay, I gotta. Okay, last time, Debbie, it was. There you are. It was easy because you were the only one watching me. Whoops. Where'd you go? Debbie. This is not allowing me to add. Okay, maybe add viewers. Oh, invite friends. So this is all new. I'm sorry, you guys. It looks like I'm touching the phone, but this is bizarre. Okay, hang on. Let's see this one. Invite friends. All right, search. All right, Debbie, hopefully this will work. All right, the Facebook is not showing me any of my friends that are watching. Okay, here we go. Recently invited. So this is not what I want to be doing. I want to add you to the broadcast. Let me do this again. Add viewers to your broadcast. So I have it set so I can allow you guys to request, but for some reason Debbie is not seeing that at all as far as the ability to request. And I'm trying to add you myself, and it's not even, okay, I guess I'll just do it this way. All right, hopefully this will work, Debbie. This is different from what we did even last night, so hopefully this will work. Debbie. Done. Debbie. There you are. All right, I'm sending you an invitation right now. You were just invited to join the broadcast. So hopefully, Debbie, you see that. Normally there's like the little white head on the bottom, and it's weird because Jordan saw that on her phone, so she came right in on the test, and even today. So I don't know why it wasn't showing up on your end. So Debbie, did you get the invitation to join in? So write me a comment. So go ahead and type a comment. So you need to actually be on the segment. So hopefully it's pulled up on your phone, Debbie, and then you need to request to join or accept the invitation I just sent you to join in. Still nothing. Okay, it's not a good sign. Okay. I'm going to do this. Okay, let me do this. Add you. So here you are. Add viewers. This is so weird because I'm frustrated. Okay, because it wasn't doing this last night. All right, let me try this way. You've already been invited into the broadcast, Debbie. So I don't think there's anything else I can do on my end unless Joseph has an idea. He just tagged me in a post as far as how to add in. So it's weird that she was able to do it and you were not able to see that. It's bizarre. So let's see, Joseph, you tagged me in a post. I'm opening up my other phone here. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, oops, tag me in a post. This might be, is your phone horizontal, Debbie? It's in horizontal, your phone's positioned this way, not this way, right? Okay. The only thing I can think to do is, let's do this. I'm actually gonna go on my computer and I'm gonna share the segment to your page, Debbie. I've had to do this with a couple of guests. So let me do that really fast. And that will trigger something on your end. You should get a notification to join, hopefully join the broadcast live. Okay. And you have your phone set to allow auto rotate. She says it is horizontal. Okay. All right, Debbie. Okay, so I just shared it to your page. So when you get that, click on it and hopefully it'll say, it'll somehow allow you to join in on the broadcast because I shared it directly to your page. So pull that open. And okay, let me try sending the invitation again. You know, it's weird because yesterday when I did this, it had like a little circle by your head. And today, there's no circle. Now I have to just scroll down and try to find you. Okay, this is not going to... So Facebook did something different even from what I saw last night, which is not fun. Okay, done. Debbie. You're already invited. Dang. So you probably, so Debbie, it doesn't allow me to redo it, the invitation. So you've already been invited, and once you do that on Facebook, it doesn't allow you to invite. So you may have to go out and come back in. But did you get the invitation on your wall or your page, Debbie, that I shared with you? I do see that, you know what? I don't see the green camera on her avatar when she's commenting. So what does that mean, Joseph? I see it on yours. So, that's interesting. Okay, so Debbie, okay, she's going to come back on. So it's interesting. So that's interesting. So Joseph has like a little, I don't know if you guys can see this on your end, probably not, where his little circle, where there's a little head, I can see all your little faces. He's got a little green camera. So I don't know what that means. I think that means that I can bring him on camera probably, right? And we might just do that, Joseph. So hang out. Is she on her phone? Yes, she should be. Yes, she's on her phone. Right, Debbie? So make sure you're on your cell phone, not a computer. So your mobile device. And she's closing out and coming back in. So, Debbie is the owner of the staging studio in San Antonio, and they have education for staging, and then she's also going to be talking at our conference. She's part of the luxury home staging segment at our conference. So Debbie, you need to be on your phone. He says without the little green camera, you're not on the right device. So that means, I don't know if you're trying to come on a computer or what, but make sure it's your cell phone. And then, and it worked yesterday. We did a test. It worked fine. So while we're waiting for her to come back in, so the luxury home staging designation, which we are issuing at conference, everybody will learn the information, which will be really exciting. And she is on her phone, but there's no little green camera. That is so weird. So, and I didn't even know to look for that last night. So let's try this again. I will see if I can add you. Okay. Let's try this again, Debbie. There might be a setting, and you're on Wi-Fi, Debbie, obviously, because you're tuning in. So, again, it says you've already been invited. That is so weird. All right, I'm frustrated. She's on her phone. All right, this worked fine last night, people, I promise. Did you go to your page and see that the segment being shared with you? I'll try it again. I'm going to message it to you. And it should allow you to pull it up, and then, let's see, share, send as a message. Okay, to Debbie. Okay, so I just sent it to you as a message. Oh, that's weird. It was weird when I sent the message, it showed up as Joseph. That's weird. What did you see on your end? Okay, I'm sharing my segment as a message to Debbie Boggs. It's so weird. You know what, Joseph? Have you hijacked my messenger? Because it says watch more from Joseph Hecker when I send her the message. Okay, I'm sending it to Debbie's personal page. So, see what you see on your end, Deb. And if worst case scenario, I can bring you on audio. We can just have you call in. Yeah, Joseph's infectious, yeah. So I shared the segment to her personal page. So you gotta love Facebook Live. So the luxury home staging designation, and I'm gonna turn this off because it's backwards. You're a hacker instead of Hecker. We have 4 different speakers, so it'll be Debbie Boggs, and then we have Sandra Holmes, Blair Hamady, and Karen Mendenhall, who will be teaching the designation. And so I wanted Debbie to share a little bit about some of the content she's going to cover without giving it all away, because we definitely want you guys to come to the conference. And so if this isn't going to work, Debbie, let's just bring you in audio. So I'm going to have you call my cell phone. And I'm not sure what's going on with the phone situation. So Debbie, call 303-717-7918. That's my other cell phone. So go ahead and call that. We'll just have you on conference call. So something's happening because if I could do, like if I touch on Joseph, I can say bring Joseph Hecker on camera. And I could just, in fact, I could see if he wants to come on right now. So you don't have that little green camera. So that means something's not activated on your phone. And I'm not sure how we were able to do it last night versus this morning, but call 303-717-7918. So, and that's my cell phone. And then we'll talk this way, and I'll hold you up so people can hear your answers. And then they can look at your beautiful picture. She's so pretty, everybody. And she's got that southern drawl because she's from San Antonio. So again, 303-717-7918. So call my cell. All right. I don't know what you're doing, Joseph. I actually said I could add you to the program, but I'll take that off because obviously you're probably doing something. Okay. So the luxury home staging designation will be taught on Saturday. So first, the day is going to kick off with Barb Schwartz as our keynote speaker, and then people that are interested. What does that even mean? Because every market is different. You're going to learn a lot during this segment. Hey, how are you?
Hey, oh my gosh, technology is the bane of my existence.
I know. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why it was working yesterday and then today.
Yeah,
It's just like
I don't
not
know.
working.
I never got that little invitation, and I never could see the little other thing you were talking about.
That's so weird. So can you guys hear her okay? Is this side better or should I hold it over here? All right, say something, Debbie.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Is this better? Just somebody make a comment like thumbs up or because I want to make sure you can hear her comments. So, all right. So tell everybody who you are and where you're located.
Well, I'm with Staging Studio, and we're in San Antonio, Texas, but we have online courses, so you can access our courses, our training from anywhere in the world, in your jammies, in the middle of the night. It's the greatest thing.
Isn't it?
It's awesome. I love the internet sometimes. Today, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing because you can just do your training at your own pace. We have 15 modules in 15 days, but you can certainly do it faster than that or take your time and really let it all sink in. But our Staging Design Professional course includes even a module on color. We go really in-depth in color, which normally you have to pay for that as a separate course. But that's included in the Staging Design Professional course, all online. And we also offer a lot of material for marketing for stagers because we've really found that that is a place that most stagers really struggle.
Absolutely.
Marketing is so hard. We've come a long way because so many of us have been working for the last 10, 15 years and educating the public about staging. So people at least now know kind of what it is usually, but there's still so much marketing to be done, and that's hard if you don't have a whole staff of people doing all of your social media and everything. So we try to help stagers out by providing some of that material, for example, a presentation that you can give to realtors. We also have a custom video that you can put on your website or email out to clients, and it gets customized with your logo and information and everything. So all of that's at stagingstudio.com. We also have a lot of other free content. Our goal is to help stagers be successful in their business and to really enjoy what they're doing. We it should be fun.
Should be fun.
Yeah,
the content, the additional content they have is complimentary. I always teach that when I used to say free a lot too, but then I'm like, there's no value in free. So they have a lot of additional things that stagers can utilize that's complimentary.
Yes.
It's part of their package. And then you still run a business. Do you still do staging projects in San Antonio?
Absolutely. We have the largest staging company in San Antonio area. We service the San Antonio and Austin area. And so we've got a big team and big warehouse and everything. And we do a really big volume of business. We do a lot of luxury. So hence why we're going to be talking about that at the conference. Really excited about that.
Hey, and so we're going to give a shout out to the Anaheim class. Hi everybody in Anaheim. Hi Kevin. So there's students that are watching. They're becoming stagers, and so they're learning, which is really exciting. So with the luxury designation, so the four people speaking and I had a conference call, and we talked about who was going to cover what with the different breakdown of subject matter for the designation that we're going to teach at the conference. And so what Debbie is going to be covering, I think she'll be the first one up actually, because it's going to lay sort of the foundation. But we really started talking about the definitions, the differences between like high end versus luxury versus like super luxury or ultra luxe, and how they might be different in each market. So I know you've started working on your presentation, but what are some of the things you think about that?
Well, it's really interesting. The luxury market is really growing. It's expanding very quickly. In fact, it's luxury home sales are up 9.4% this year over last year. If you look July 2017 to July 18, 9.4% increase in that market. So it's really growing. We're going to be seeing more and more luxury homes in each of our markets, and that luxury market is changing. It used to be older, wealthier men that were buying luxury homes. Now we're seeing a lot more women that are the buyers in that market, because women, are we're starting to get more equal pay and getting higher level positions and stuff. And so the female market is really growing. Also, the market is getting younger.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting. More millennials, with the internet and internet startup companies and things, we're seeing the millennial luxury market really growing.
And that's interesting, because a lot of them, you think, I mean, just the industry in general, or life in general, and things with the advent of the internet and all these, you think about like Tesla, how he started, and PayPal, and he started using technology. Now he wants to go to Mars and so forth. And he's not an old person. So there's a lot of really tech savvy and just industry savvy in various industries, people who are younger. So it's not necessarily the people that have worked their way up from like the starter house to the next house, to the next house. In my market in Denver, there's people buying their first house is over $1 million. And, sometimes they can actually afford it with their jobs. A lot of it is the parents coming in and purchasing what to most people would be like maybe their third house or maybe fourth house. You know what I mean? They're starting right in that realm, and maybe they're going to stay there and raise their family forever. We had our first house was a little 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and had our daughter. I was pregnant with Steven. We moved out, got a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. We're there for several years, then went to I think it was a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, and then a 5. So we kept going bigger and bigger because the family was expanding. But we kind of worked our way up, and you're right. I am seeing a lot of the younger people entering the market at that level versus buying up, which interestingly has an impact on the other starter homes. If people aren't buying the starter homes, nobody's selling the starter. You know what I mean? There has to be somebody to buy the starter homes. With the starter home, people can move into the next, and those people can move into the next, and so forth. Yeah. And then one of the things we talked about too was just the definitions, terminology. What constitutes a high-end or a luxury property in different markets? And I sent you guys an article. I just had kind of gleaned on it, but it's some markets it could be $8 million plus properties would be considered luxury. Other markets it might be $1 million plus property is considered luxury. So it really differs.
Right. So it's really a factor of your market. Whatever the average. Kind of a thumbnail way to look at it is whatever's the average sales price in your market, then at least double that is considered a luxury. So, for example, if you're in a market where $200,000 is the average home, then a $400,000 or $500,000 home could be considered luxury. Whereas in another market, a $400,000 or $500,000 home would be like bottom of the barrel,
right?
So it so depends on your market. If the average in your market is $2 million, then it's going to be $4 or $5 million to be considered really luxury.
Right, and depending on your market too, that term may not be. You might be the first one introducing it to your market as you get started. Mm-hmm. We'd always use like custom, high-end. Those are the words that we would use here. And I'll say, there are high-end properties, ones that are $1 million, $2 million properties here. To me, that we're going to define what is high-end, and then what does it mean to do luxury. Now, I was just talking to some people that term is being thrown around so much, like, it's a luxury home because it has stainless steel. No. You know what I mean? I mean, the realtor, they're using their kind of...
that can be the definition of luxury in certain markets.
Very good. Right. And so I think that we'll do a really good job at the conference of giving you guys definitions that you can take forward to really understand when you see a property or being asked to stage a property, you'll know what category does it fall into, and then being able to break down how to first of all, how to get the business, getting in the mindset of that client, which Debbie's also going
Right.
to talk about, marketing side, and then what kind of product goes in these properties to qualify as luxe or ultra luxe, and it is subjective. So we will. I mean, I want to throw that out there. It is subjective. So what somebody does in one market, like the way they stage and the elements they use may not work in some other market, and so being able to give everybody a framework, and then allowing the people who have earned the designation to turn in examples of their work in order to use the logo. So that is something that we will clarify, because you'll all get the information, but some of you may not be ready to, you may not have luxury properties or high end to start staging. At least you'll have that information to get going. And then once you actually have properties, it's just like my husband earned the Certified Home Luxury Marketing Specialist,
Right.
Certified Luxury Home, CLHMS or something. It's a realtor designation. So he took the class, and then he had to turn in properties in our market that would qualify as certified luxury. And in our market, it was properties that were over 500,000. So he just had to show that he had listed and sold properties, 2 properties in that category, and then he qualified to use the logo, etc. So, but the information is going to be super valuable. And then also, the Staging Studio is one of our sponsors too. So she's not only speaking, the Staging Studio also is sponsoring our event. So we want to say thank you for that.
Oh, thank you. We're so excited to be there. This will be our first time at the iHouse conference.
Yeah.
We've been at a lot of other conferences and stuff and speaking at different ones, but this is our first time there, so we're very excited. We're going to go to High Point Market ahead of time so we can work on our design trends course that we put out every year. We do a course about the upcoming this will be 2019 design trends.
Right.
And so we're excited about going to market and getting some of the latest eye candy from that. And then we like to not just show you what the trends are coming up, but what's behind those, kind of the psychology and the history and everything behind that. So be looking for that coming up as well.
That'll be great, because Mary Jo Camp, who she's from North Carolina, but she's does design trends. Her thing's Camp Designs. She uses her last name and her company name. Anyhow, so we had her speak several years ago about trends, and so she's going to come to the conference, and she'll speak on trends as well. So it'll be interesting, and she's really great. I mean, and the information she provides, so that'll be other information to help incorporate. And then Joseph, I don't know if you're still on or not, the event that they're doing on Sunday. So this is at Market. So those of you that are flying in early, you don't want to miss this event. It is going to be the informal HGTV Stars Reunion. So Joseph is so, I mean, I don't know if he's still, he's so amazing. He's like always thinking his brain about how to bring people together and plan these fun events, so he has, it's an informal, so it's not like it's sanctioned by HGTV, they're not putting it on, but it's going to be sponsored or hosted by Surya. And so it'll have all these HGTV stars, past, present. They're going to get together. Some of them haven't seen each other ever or in a long time. And so they're going to have this event on Sunday. So they'll get together first, and they'll have like the, limos or whatever car they pull up in, and they'll pictures. And then they'll have maybe, I don't know, Joseph knows the schedule, maybe like an hour, half an hour for them to kind of schmooze around. And then the peons, us, get to come in. The public gets to come in, and we get to meet a lot of these, show stars from HGTV. And so that's on Sunday. And it'll be again at the Surya showroom. And so I don't have the exact time. I believe it's an evening event. So we'll get that information and we'll post it. But are you going to be there, Debbie, on Sunday?
Yes, I'll be there. And we love giving more information about the design trends and kind of getting behind the scenes. So we have a staging studio series of interviews with different designers. We were just at the Las Vegas market and got to interview a number of them. And so some of those HGTV design stars and other interior designers we've been interviewing and bringing you those interviews on stagingstudio.com.
That's really cool. So, and I know, so in Vegas, when I was just there, I was only there for like a day and a half, but, crammed in as much as we could on one of the